In light of the foregoing and other overwhelming evidence is available that Moi has desperately manipulated the Electoral Commission to rig election in his favor in order to declare himself the president, we categorically reject the provisional results of the presidential elections. Fellow Kenyans, we have in the last 2 days witnessed tensions running high in our nation. Kenyans are deeply disturbed and angered by the attempt of this government to steal this election through a process that was fraudulent at every step of the way. The people know that they voted to reject the incumbent and put in place a president and a government they will have faith in. That is why they have elected me as the president. And therefore ask that this current exercise and impasse can only be resolved through a national recount in Nairobi under the full glare of media watchfulness and the involvement of election observers. Only such a process will assure Kenyans that this was a credible election. Finally, I wish to appeal to President Mwai Kibaki to acknowledge and respect the will of the people of Kenya and honorably concede defeat. End of statement.
Now, it is clear that the constitutionally sanctioned process of electing a new set of leaders to take us to the next level has been thwarted by another tainted election. We will therefore shortly move to court to challenge the outcome that the IEBC announced a few hours ago. We want to appeal to all Kenyans to respect the rule of law and the Constitution of which they are so proud. Let the Supreme Court determine whether the result announced by the IEBC is a lawful one.
What is going on right now is a sham and a total disregard of Section 39 of the Elections Act, which requires the IEBC to stream all Forms 34s on the public portal. As we stand, not a single Form 34 has been streamed. What we are getting are text results that are not provided for under Section 39. The Form 34s are not supposed to come after the results. They are supposed to accompany the results. 1 hour ago, the commissioners called for a meeting of all parties where these matters were raised. The IEBC ICT consultants disclosed that it would take 8 hours to open email accounts for parties to be able to receive Form 34As. In the meantime, the inaccurate and illegal text results keep streaming. The system has failed. It is the machine that is voting. IEBC has just said that no parties have disputed the results. How do parties dispute results which they do not even know their origins? Only Form 34A discloses the origins of the results. We therefore reject all the results streamed so far and demand that the IEBC produces Form 34As from all the polling stations before any further results are announced. End of the statement.
The figures announced by Mr. Chebukati are null and void and must be quashed by a court of law. We totally and without reservations reject the presidential results announced yesterday by Mr. Chebukati. In our view, there is neither a legally and validly declared winner nor a president-elect.